All right, so here we go. We're back, and I'm gonna hopefully show up Dan here because I'm pretty good. I'd say that we talked about this a little bit before we started doing this video.
Yeah.
If I get really zoned in and locked into like playing a game, I do pretty well. I just really, because I don't know, it's just like I don't know if it's like the competitiveness in me or just wanting to succeed, but I'll generally do well if I focus. So, and I know it's funny because I talk a lot to you. So you have to like answer questions while playing. There will probably be points where I just drop silent.
Oh yeah,
because I'm just like
points where you're distracted and whatever. You got this, bro.
I still got this stupid
Got
weapon.
This by the end. Yeah.
Oh, hallelujah!
That's pretty good. I will give it that. It's a great weapon. Armor dude. Oh, you're too late. Too late.
Okay, well, who cares?
I care.
I'm gonna ace it without it. I can't get cocky, but
And I'll be here when you don't ace it. I'm actually not really that competitive by nature. I don't like competitive games too much, but for this series, why not be a little competitive? Just to be so I could be a dick.
Here's the axe.
Nice.
Okay, hold on. Easy, easy. Yeah.
Huzzah!
Oh man, he got one more out.
Ooh.
Squeezed out one more on me. That'll learn me.
Thank goodness for the physicality of Raps being able to follow you.
What? It turns around? Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah.
What, you didn't know? That's how that works all the time.
Real life.
That's what they teach you in school.
Oh my god, I know I'm gasping a lot.
You rocked it, bro.
So it's funny, like I'm gasping a lot because things are like legitimately jumping out and scaring me.
Yeah.
Like that. I couldn't handle PT. Like, look at this. This looks like garbage by comparison. And I can barely handle this.
I think it rocks.
There'd be no way I could do PT.
How did that
What
happen?
was that?
That seemed glitchy.
You remember how in the first game you said those random stuff that killed you?
That seemed like a glitch, and yeah, that was...
I think I should get an extra life.
Dude, we need to play the first one sometime, just so we can just see how bullshit that game is at times. If not most of the time.
Is the first one the prequel to this, or is it just another version of this?
No, it's a prequel. It's the original one. It's like a different story.
The girl gets captured again?
It's a different story, different levels and everything. This is like a completely new experience. It's just the same game mechanics, but enhanced and better, with added stuff to it. Like, you weren't able to double jump in the original one, nor did you have special armor, and there were a lot of weapons and enemies that do not, like, just did not appear in this game.
Or almost got that.
Am I going backwards? I mean to say there's a lot of enemies in this game that did not appear in the original game, or anything like that. Like, this is definitely a sequel. It's not just the same game.
I was just kind of curious if the story was the same, because I saw the cover art for the last game, and it's like, oh no, I'm captured.
Yeah, the first one, the princess or the girl is kidnapped by the devil.
Wow, really? The devil?
It's either the devil or Satan, because dude, this is weird, but there is an enemy called the devil in the game, and then there's an enemy called Satan. And I don't remember if the devil is the main bad guy or if Satan's the main bad guy. I think it's actually the devil.
Oh, wow.
I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me on that. But there are
Too late,
sure.
I'm quoting you. You said it, so that means it's true.
It's like actual in quotations, 2014 game of Greasack.
Okay, here we go. See, like,
And I'm like berated on the internet for all.
I'm skipping all kinds of money and stuff. This is crazy. Yo, I somehow got turned around. Ah, you demon!
Got it, bro. I believe in you. You still kind of believe in you, just not as much.
I have to kill this. Okay, here we go.
My
This
faith
is
is kind of being tested
This is it.
at the moment. You got it. You did it.
Okay, whew. Alright, I got
Remember, it
this.
turns around.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hello. What's
Oh
that?
man, this is the wizard.
Oh, is that armor?
This is the wizard. It's always the wizard, dude. Whenever you think it's like something good, wizard.
Well, it's armor for me.
It's good. I think it's honestly like how you
It's how well
progress.
you do.
It's like, yeah, it's like, well, it's how you get stuff in the level, I would imagine.
Yeah,
Because he can be anywhere.
sure.
Okay, here we go. I hope I hit a checkpoint at this point.
No.
Yeah!
Ooh, getting real closer. You know, that's like the biggest tease when you first play the game is when you get hit and then you see the armor like that. Even though it's just points, you think it's like a health up or something. Like it gives you your armor back. No, it's just points. It's just there to tease you and trick you.
I actually thought it was the armor too.
Hey, you're at the boss, I think.
Okay. Alright.
Just waiting.
My memory is awful. Okay, I had to like remember what it was. What is this thing supposed to be, by the way?
You know, I don't know.
I only have a minute and 50 seconds to beat this thing?
I don't know. Got this. Knife's a good weapon to have. Let's go crazy.
I totally forgot that it did stuff.
See, you did it.
Alright, you're up.
Alright. So, wait, what time is it?
I don't know, we'll just do one more.
Alright. I do like you can gain more continues in this game. That's really useful.
You know,
I thought
it's
that
funny.
would be an issue.
I was gonna say, it's funny, like, because you're here and we're playing games, I'm a little bit more, yay, like, okay, it's no big deal. If I was by myself playing this game, I would be furious right now.
Oh yeah, I would understand. Maybe I should stick with the knife and see how that turns out.
You know, I was looking up a meme the other day, the senpai meme.
The what?
Senpai notice me?
Is that what they're playing on Game Grumps or something right now, or is that?
No. It's like a meme. It's like something that anime characters say a lot.
Oh, okay.
Senpai, notice me. You never heard of
They're
that?
playing some weird dating anime thing.
Oh, I'll show you the meme. It's pretty funny. The armor looks awful. Going back to our previous discussion in the last episode about like Capcom and their designs, like, well, actually no, I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about something else.
Okay.
Which is, when I was a kid, there were two games that I played that were nothing like each other, but I liked them both equally.
Yeah.
And it was Street Fighter and Mega Man. Okay.
Yeah.
And something I kind of thought was interesting about the game industry back then was that I could play those two games and I was excited to play the next one. I had no idea that Capcom made both of them.
Really?
No. What's similar about them?
Yeah, there's really no similarity apart from the awesome music.
I mean, games are kind of like that now with like Far Cry and like Assassin's Creed and Rayman, sure. But I thought it was interesting back then that like I didn't need an IGN or joystick or Polygon to know gaming information. I just went out to like Blockbuster or Hastings or something like that, and I just looked at a cover and I was like, that looks cool, and I'd get it, not knowing that like Capcom or Square Enix or Squaresoft at the time like made it, you know?
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. Now I feel like that the name of the publisher and the developer matters so much today.
When did you think that became when do you think growing up that knowing who the publisher was actually like changed how you view gaming and what games you wanted?
You know, honestly, your question was when did that happen?
Yeah.
I don't really know if there was a specific. Oh, it's not the. I was like, it's the wizard.
Acing it, bro.
I don't really think there was this particular time.
Yeah.
Per se, I think it was just word of mouth. Like, for example, Final Fantasy VII, made by Squaresoft, right?
Right.
But before Final Fantasy VII, I had played Brave Fencer Musashi, which is a great game.
Yeah.
Also made by Squaresoft, nothing similar to Final Fantasy series. But because I played Brave Fencer, and it was great, and my friends said that Final Fantasy was great,
Yeah.
my question became, well, is it like this other game? You know, it's like, yeah, the same people made it. And I'm like, oh, awesome. And I just think like that kept escalating, you know, where it's like, who made it? Who made it? Who made it? Until the answer started to become, oh, it's the same people that made it.
Right.
Like the same people that made Mario, they made Legend of Zelda. You're like, oh, well, I really like Mario, so let me try this Legend of Zelda thing. And then after time, I just think that it just stuck. Now we just ask that, we just look, and we're like, oh, I don't know, what's a developer now? Ubisoft makes this game? Cool, I'll try it. You know, so. Alright, boss time.
Boss time.
Okay, you know what to do. Watch out for the drills.
I don't like his drills.
Oh, dude. Get out of here. You're going to destroy this guy.
Get away from me. We are not friends.
I think you should jump over him at some point, because he's going to corner you, right?
He seems like he is, unless I get him.
Oh, he's backing up.
I need to get closer a little bit.
Watch the drills. I said watch the drills.
You know,
Oh,
I
you
beat
got
him
him
anyway, so that's my plan.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome.
Wee.
He's like, got his hands in the air. Cool. I think we're doing good.
Yeah,
I think we're doing
up to,
good.
What, level 3?
And we're on level 3. So we don't know the time. We need to start keeping a time marker for this. But we'll say next time we'll approach level 3, and then I'm gonna start setting timers so we know how long we're playing. Okay.
Yeah.
So next time we will tackle episode 3. Tune in then.
Turn it in. Hey, it does a little flip.